Hello, everybody. Welcome to Cooking with Mo and Deb. Mo has something special to make today. I'm going to let her tell you all about it.
Yes, so we are getting ready for a bridal shower tomorrow. And we have this recipe that one of our friends gave me several years ago.
A bunch of years ago.
I finally talked it out of her. Her name is Beth, and she made the best cheese ring. Not a cheese ball, but a cheese ring. And it was just the perfect thing to take to any kind of party or get together. And she would take this cheese ring, and in the inside of it, she would put strawberry preserves.
It seems like an odd combination to me, so I can't wait to try
It really is. But if you love cheese balls, you'll love this cheese ring. And here is the Tupperware mold that I am using. I think I ordered this one after I tasted her cheese ring. I was like, I got to get me one of those. So I haven't used it many times, but we are using it now. And then
we also talked about what else you could use if you don't have
if you don't have a Tupperware ring. Now, y'all, these were from like when my mama.
I remember my mom.
She had one of these back in the 60s, 70s, and it was a Jello mold. That's the only thing we know about putting in it was Jello and she put fruit cocktail in it and do the Jello. So, but yeah, Debbie, tell us what else we could do.
So we come up with, I think, what a great idea is a fluted pan. You could use a fluted pan. You're still going to have the center out of it when you take it out of the pan, where you can put your preserves in.
That would be perfect.
But you also said you could do like a cheese ball with it if you wanted to. The only thing is you don't have your jelly. You might have to put it around.
You can always make a dent.
Okay.
A dent in the middle of it.
So there are different things you can do.
So I'm going to show y'all this handwritten recipe that my friend Beth gave me. She was an Alabama fan. This was written on by her hand. And she is no longer with us. She passed away a few years ago. So I really cherish this because it is her handwritten recipe. And when I fix it, I will think about her every time. And that's just special to me.
For sure, it is. Very special.
Okay, so the first thing I want to do, Deb, is if you don't mind, spray that with a little bit of Pam. Okay. Just make sure you get the inside of the ring and the outside of the ring. Okay. We want to make sure that this cheese ring comes out in one piece as a mold and not in pieces. You know what I'm saying? So probably what I'll do is stick it in the freezer before I go to unmold it and then get it good and solid. And then it should pop right out. Should. Keyword is should pop right out. Okay, so let's get going.
Good then.
Hey, I think you might have too much.
You think I have too much?
Yeah.
Well, you said spray it good.
You did spray it. I just meant lightly spray it there. Oh my. But anyway, this is just using one type of cheese, which I found interesting because most cheese balls you have
several different cheeses.
Maybe a cream cheese and a sharp cheddar. This is a 16-ounce sharp cheddar that I've grated.
Grate your own cheese.
Grate your own. You know, we always say that. So that goes into the bowl. And then we're going to add 1 cup of chopped nuts. Now, there's something I did not tell you about this recipe. This recipe is Jimmy Carter's recipe. From Plains, Georgia. President Jimmy Carter. Yes. See, it says it right there. Jimmy Carter's Plains spread cheese ring.
Wow.
So I'm imagining that he may have used peanuts in his. I don't know. But we're using pecans. That's what we're doing. So.
Okay. Does that look better?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Don't
overspray.
We just didn't want our cheese ball to be greasy. That's all. All right. So we got the nuts, and then we've got 1 cup of mayonnaise.
I had to dip out the mayonnaise.
You mean you had to dip it out of the... Good job, Deb. I'm proud of you.
I'm 1 step ahead of you.
You are. Probably 2 steps ahead of me. I move slow. Anyway, I think I got it all. Into the dishwater it goes. All right, and I'm going to mix this up. Now, this is something that I really think makes this cheese ball. Here, I'm going to let you stir that if you don't mind. is a small grated onion. And this is a Vidalia onion. If we're making a Plains cheese ring, we're going to do a Vidalia, Georgia.
This is a Georgia cheese ring.
Onion. So we did grate this. We grated it with our grater. So it's finely grated. Not it's finally grated, but finely grated. Now to that I'm going to add, how much pepper? It says black pepper. It doesn't tell me how much. I'm going to add about a teaspoon and see what I think about that. I think I'm going to add a wee bit more. I know.
It smells good. The onions. It's weird that onions are in a cheese ball, but it really makes it.
It does. Now this is another ingredient that really makes it. It gives it a little bit of a kick. Hi, kitty. Go away. And this is a ground cayenne pepper, and it says a dash. So where there's a dash, there's 2 dashes.
Okay.
Or 3. I wanted to really dash it up, so I added a little more.
It should be fine.
And we'll see if that's good. We'll see if that.
Are you going to taste test it before we mold it?
Probably not.
It looks good, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
It smells good.
It smells just delicious. And y'all, that strawberry preserves mixed with that oniony cheese mixture is just the perfect combination. It says serve with crackers and enjoy. So we will definitely do that tomorrow at the shower. So what I'll do is I will video when we pull it out of the refrigeration or the freezer, wherever I put it. And then
at the shower?
Yeah, at the shower, and let you see the final product. So we're going to go ahead and add this in. Bobo, go away. My cat. Y'all, he's getting so bad.
He's hungry.
He stays
he knows
hungry.
We're cooking.
Yep. We've had to lock him up once already. He went to the slammer. He was in there just crying while we were making another recipe. So what we do, y'all, is when we get together, we don't cook every day together, contrary to popular belief. So we get together and we make 3 or 4 recipes in an evening. So, all right. Now I'm just going to poke this down in there. I hope y'all can see this. And
now, does it go in the fridge or something? Or
Deb, you work on that. I'm going to wash my hands and I'm going to press it down. Okay. Yes, it definitely goes in the refrigerator. I'll refrigerate it overnight.
Okay.
And then, like I said, when I take it out before the shower, I will stick it in the freezer for about 30 minutes and get it good and solid.
So you're going to serve it Take it out onto a pretty tray.
You put it on a fancy serving tray. And like I said, if it comes out like I think it will and like it's supposed to, it'll be really pretty.
I think it's going to be gorgeous.
Yes. It's got these pretty scalloped edges on it. So I'm just pressing it down so it'll be good and solid.
And you can see how a fluted pan or some other kind of pan, you could even make it just a round.
You could.
You don't have to have the indentions or anything
on
it. But you can see how anything like that would make it look really pretty.
But you know what Debbie says.
What else?
You eat with your eyes first. And you do. Can I borrow that? Okay. So here it is, guys. It's crammed into that mold, and you see the nice little fluted, scalloped edges, I guess is the word. And Debbie's going to put that Tupperware lid on there and
burp it.
You're going to burp it.
To be burped.
Yes, that's right, it does. She burped it. Burp. Wow. Anyway.
So we'll pop this in the fridge.
Exactly.
And show you tomorrow when it comes out.
That's right. So I'll pull it out of the shower and let you see what it looks like. Thanks for helping me, Deb.
All right. See ya.
Bye. Okay, guys, I have got the cheese ring out of the freezer. I kept it in there about 30 minutes. So I'm going to open it up and let you see. But we're going to just turn it out. This is my helper, Catherine. She's helping us get ready for this shower today. Now, the bottom of this thing just pops out like that. And y'all remember, I did spray it with some Pam, so it should, fingers crossed, pop out. We'll see. All right, let me have that spoon, Catherine. All right. Oh, cool. Success. Right, Catherine? Okay, now Catherine is going to be in charge of putting the strawberry preserves in the middle. Catherine, just get a big spoonful. And maybe you can even dump it in there. What do you think? So we're having fun with the cheese ring, y'all. All right. That's awesome. So we've got it on a platter, and we're going to be putting our crackers around this and then serving it with a pretty little serving piece. And this is going to be awesome. Don't you think, Catherine? Yeah. I do too. So y'all, the Plains, Jimmy Carter's Plains cheese ring. That's what this is called. I think it might have been Roselyn's recipe. I'm not exactly sure, but it is delicious. It's flavorful, and it's just a twist on the old cheese ball. You know, get you one of these Tupperware molds, and you saw how easy it was to get out of there. It wasn't a hassle at all. So thanks, guys, and we'll see you next time.